Hola y bienvenida a Enfresp. En este video, vimos el alfabeto en español. We are looking at the alphabet in Spanish y cómo escribir los nombres de algunas personas and how to spell some people's names. Before we begin, please can I ask you to like this video and click on the bell to subscribe to our channel. Okay, the good news is that the Spanish alphabet contains all the same letters as the English alphabet, with only one addition, and that is the N with the virgulilla above it. The other letters do have different names to their English counterparts, and some make different sounds. I'm going to show you the letters of the alphabet and how they are pronounced, and if they make a different sound to their English version, I will note that too. We'll go through the letters and then we'll revise how to ask someone's name and how to answer, and then we'll learn how to ask, how do you spell that? And we'll practice spelling some names in Spanish. So let's look at the start of the alphabet. I'm going to pronounce these letters and you can repeat after me. A, B, C, D, R, F, G. The letters A and B make the same sound as they do in English. The C is hard when before A, O, or U, and it makes a TH sound when before an E or I. For example, corazón, ciudad. D, A, and F make the same sounds as English, and G makes a hard G sound before an A, O, or U, and a K sound when before an E or I. For example, gafas, genial. The K sound comes from the back of the throat, and it's really similar to how the Scottish say lo. Let's say these letters again. After me. A, B, C, D, R, F, G. And once more with me this time. Ready? A, B, C, D, R, F, G. Now we have the next section of the alphabet. Repeat after me. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ny, O, P. H is always silent in Spanish. For example, Hugo, hospital. E makes the same sound as in English. J makes a H sound. For example, Jose, jalapeno. K makes the same sound as in English. L makes the same sound unless it's a double, then it makes a Y sound. For example, ella, llave. M and N make the same sound as English, and then we have a new letter, Ny, which makes an NY sound. For example, niño, España. O and P make the same sounds as in English. Let's say the letters again. Repeat after me. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ny, O, P. And once more, let's say them together. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ny, O, P. And the last section of the alphabet. Repeat after me. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Q makes a K sound, and the following U is always unheard. For example, quinto, K. R makes the same sound as in English, but a double R is trilled. R. S and T make the same sound as in English. U makes an oo sound unless it's between a consonant and a vowel when it makes a W sound. For example, universidad, fuente. V makes a B sound. W makes the same sound as in English. X makes an X sound unless it's part of a proper noun or a word derived from a proper noun when it makes a H sound. For example, examen, Mexico. Y makes the same sound as in English, and Z makes a TH sound. For example, arroz, actriz. Let's say the letters again. Repeat after me. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And once more, let's say them together. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And now let's go through the whole alphabet. We're going to do this once with my pronunciation help, and then the second time I'll take them away. Ready? Together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And once more. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The best way to practice the alphabet is by spelling words. If you have a reservation somewhere, you may be asked how you spell your name, so make sure you practice spelling your full name so it comes naturally. And of course, you may make a friend and want to save their name and number in your phone, so knowing the Spanish alphabet can be really useful. Let's pretend you meet someone and want to know their name. Do you know how to ask, what is your name? If it's a formal situation, you would say, ¿Cómo se llama? And if it's an informal situation, you would say, ¿Cómo te llamas? So I will ask you what your name is. See if you can remember how to answer. ¿Cómo te llamas? I would answer, Me llamo Nicole. Now, if you have a reservation at a hotel or a restaurant, the employee will most likely speak informally with you. So, to ask, how do you spell that? They would say, ¿Cómo se escribe? Which literally translates to, how do you write that? Now, once you know the sounds the letters make in Spanish, every Spanish word is actually spelt how it sounds. So this is actually a really rare question in Spain, but if you have an unusual name, you may be asked, and we will practice it for the purpose of practicing our letters. So repeat after me. ¿Cómo se escribe? In response to this question, I would spell my name. N-E-C-O-L-E. Now we're going to have a go at spelling some Spanish names. Let's pretend your name is Jose, J-O-S-E. I'm going to ask you your name and then how you spell it, and I would like you to tell me your name and then spell Jose in Spanish. Ready? Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? So you should have answered, me llamo Jose, and you should have spelled Jose, J-O-S-E. Let's do another one. This time your name will be Valentina, spelt V-A-L-E-N-T-I-N-A. Ready? Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? So you should have answered this one. Me llamo Valentina, and you should have spelled Valentina V-A-L-E-N-T-I-N-A. Okay, this time your name is Gabriel, spelt G-A-B-R-I-E-L. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? Okay, so for this one, you should have answered me llamo Gabriel, and Gabriel is spelled G-A-B-R-I-E-L. Okay, let's do a name with a Y. This time your name will be Maya, spelt M-A-Y-A. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? Okay, so you should have answered me llamo Maya. Maya, you should have spelled M-A-Y-A. Okay, this time your name is Carmen, spelled K-A-R-M-E-N. Okay. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? Okay, so this one you should have said me llamo Carmen, and Carmen is spelled K-A-R-M-A-N. Okay, how about practicing a name with a W? Let's say your name is Wilfredo. W-I-L-F-R-E-D-O. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? Okay, so you should have said, Me llamo Wilfredo, and Wilfredo is spelled W-I-L-F-R-E-D-O. We haven't practiced a C yet. This time your name will be Carlos, spelled C-A-R-L-O-S. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? So you should have answered, Me llamo Carlos, and you should have spelled Carlos C-A-R-L-O-S. This name has an X and a V in it. Let's say your name is Javier, spelled X-A-V-I-E-R. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? So you should have answered, Me llamo Javier, and you should have spelled Javier X-A-V-I-E-R. We haven't done a H yet. Let's say your name is Hugo now. H-U-G-O. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? Bit of a short one for you here. So you should have said, Me llamo Hugo, and you should have spelled Hugo H-U-G-O. We're going to do 3 more to make sure you've said all the letters. Now your name is Pedro, spelled P-E-D-R-O. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? So this one you should have answered, Me llamo Pedro, and Pedro is spelled P-A-D-R-O. This name has a Z in it. Let's say your name is Luisa, spelled L-U-I-Z-A. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? So this one, you should have answered, Me llamo Luisa, and Luisa is spelled L-U-I-Z-A. And finally, we need to practice Q. So let's say your name is Kin, Q-U-I-N. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo se escribe? So this one, you should have answered, Me llamo Kin, and you should have spelled Kin, Q-U-I-N. Genial! You practiced a lot of letters. I recommend you practice spelling your full name and practice spelling other names and surnames as well, especially those that don't look like how they sound in Spanish. Espero que hayas disfrutado este video. I hope you've enjoyed this video y lo hayas encontrado útil and found it useful. If so, we'd appreciate a like and feel free to subscribe to our channel. Gracias y hasta la próxima.